The fearful rabbit only managed half of everything because he was constantly on the run. That's why he didn't have any real friends, because everyone only knew him briefly. He suffered greatly from his fear. He could only sleep with his eyes open. The other animals called after him. Fear, Rabbit, Pepper, Nose, even Mom, Dad, Grandma and Grandpa, siblings, uncles and aunts couldn't help him, because for as long as they could remember, they themselves had always been on the run. He once asked Rabbit Mama and Rabbit Papa, "Why do we always run away?" They just twitched their hind legs and noses and said, "That's just us rabbits. Otherwise we wouldn't be real bunnies, and running away is always safest." "But what are we running away from?" asked Hazenfoos further. "Above all and nothing. You never know exactly beforehand." The parents had apparently forgotten it themselves. Because Harefoot hardly slept or ate any more, he dragged himself to the wise carp. "Take away my fear," Rabbitfoot asked the old fish. "What are you afraid of?" asked the carp. "I don't know." Rabbitfoot wiggled his nose. "Above all and nothing. That's a lot, and very little fear." The carp splashed and raised its pectoral fins in the air. "Find out what you're afraid of. Then I will take her from you and drown her in my pond." Rabbitfoot set off. He hopped over 7 mountains. He stumbled over the 8th mountain and fell long. A stone grins at him. "Welcome to Highland Tortoises. What gives us the honor?" "Hello?" Rabbitfoot got up. "I want to find out if I'm afraid of everything or nothing." "Move in with us," yawned the wrinkled turtle. "You can move into the house of the deceased Aunt Louisa. Look at the world through our eyes." Fearful Rabbit didn't need to be asked twice. His eyelids were heavy, and his right knee hurt. Fearful Rabbit found the peace and quiet heavenly. He never wanted to leave here again. "Grow thicker skin," the turtles advised him. He no longer ran away from the hawk, but simply crawled into his living tank. He barricaded himself there with stones from foxes and martens. Rabbitfoot was sleeping soundly. "He ate well and he got fat. If only I had been born a turtle," he sighed. But at some point it became too boring for him. The sweet scent of clover from the valleys wafted past his nose. He looked melancholy down at the yellow rapeseed screams. He said goodbye and set off. He was allowed to keep Louise's tank as a gift. He felt big and strong now, until he tripped over a snake and fainted. The snake was full, relaxed from sunbathing and bored. They lay like that on top of each other for a while, until Fearful Rabbit came to again. The snake had never talked to its food before and was curious. "What do you do with a turtle shell?" "It's against my fear." "And helps?" grinned the snake. Sometimes Fearful Rabbit stammered laboriously. "Probably not against snakes," the snake grinned. "Exactly. Hiding doesn't always help. You have to be able to fight too. Look at me." The snake lolled vainly. "If I don't like someone, I become poisonous and bite them. But I'm not a snake, and I don't have any fangs. But you have teeth." Fearful Rabbit couldn't object to that. However, until now, he had only thought of carrots and nuts when it came to his teeth. You know what? The snake was very, very full and had its generous day today. "You know what? I'll give you some of my poison and you make yourself a bow and arrow." And she added a rattle from her old Uncle Albert on top. Fearful Rabbit no longer wanted to become a snake hero, but wanted to finally go home. He watered his flowers again after a long time and gave a party for his friends. He only slept with his eyes open once a week, and he only ran away half as far when he was scared. He was considered the bravest of all rabbits.